Let's go.
Your hands in the sky
like I don't.
Ooh. Say what?
Say what? Basketball jersey on my body.
Ooh la la. Ooh la
we
la.
outside.
We breathing.
We breathing. We outside. Here one is safi. I feel like so we're gonna be speaking like those people from America.
So
you know
like
what I mean?
your man.
You know, actually it's Christmas time, and people who be coming from America, people who be coming from London and England. You know those cousins of you guy, my guy, pour me some cup of
from
tea.
some
Ndio wanaanza kufika nyumbani. Na kama ulikula pesa ya mjengo na ulikuwa unatumiwa every month ndio ufanye mjengo. Anti atakuja kuangalia nyumba ilifika wapi.
Akapata ni foundation.
Akapata ni foundation.
Peke yake na murago na gate.
Very bad. Guys, before we forget, of course, this is Udaku Konna and this is Friday. Tunasemanga each and every Friday nafai kupatia wapi?
Udaku Konna.
And of course, my name is Waky, aka mwanamke mweusi. Na vile unaona leo kidogo nimekaa mwanamke mweupe. No shade, no shade. You guys get it though. You get the humor. And in studio, I am not alone. Leo mkisikia kelele, by the way, msi to blame, took out the soap. Before I continue, nakuanga na nani kwa studio? Moja kwa moja mpaka Afghanistan. Nam.
Na kuna kupata.
Unanipata.
Unajitambulishe.
Jitambulishe.
It is now my time to say my rights.
Yes.
So my name is Anifa Kavira, or you can call me the chubby one. And when you miss here, we are here outside. We outside, being chubby outside, you know, enjoying the breeze, having fun outside over here.
Okay.
Tumefika leo place inaitwa Feba hapa basketball. We're like, let's have fun with our fans, you know, being invited. Mbona tukose kuitika wito.
Yeah, just as Anifa said, we are here to have fun. Like we came here early, like mapema. Mpaka tulienda tukakula chipo mwitu, tukapiga maraoni. Leo tumekuwa beze Kayole. So if you've been wanting to see us, na leo umekuwa Kayole, najua umeona, tulikuwa tunaona watu wanatufanya hivi. Tunasikia tushimi, and it was such a beautiful time. And of course now it's 5:30, jua inaenda na unajua outdoor shooting kidogo inakupelekanga. So tunataka tupeleke hii show teke, but si teke na ubaya. Teke tukijibambanga. So the song that has just played is by Miley Cyrus. J's on my feet. Inaitangwa in the club. I mean nakwanga outside. Yeah, that song. So Miley Cyrus is one of those people. Kama ulikuwa high school, no watch no follow. Unaona ukisema I like Miley Cyrus. No uko high school, ulikuwanga rebellious ama bad girl.
For real?
Prove me wrong.
Ngoja, unasema enzi za sahi ama za
enzi za sahi achana na watoto. Enzi zetu 1960s huko, you know.
So wanga. Ilikuwa inafika point that ile alikuwa rebel. Like unajua ni wale madem mwenyewe ulikuwa unafuata rules za wazazi, you do everything according to the rules. Your mom tells you this, kuja kwa nyumba 6, unafika 6. Lakini siku yenye unashika ID mama, independent. Aligo rogue.
Alienda
akakuwa rogue, akasema I'm doing everything that I was supposed to do at my youth, at my young state, and I did do none of them because of what? Curfew, kukaziwa, blah blah blah. Sasa alienda too much. But
yeah, we are not here to like say anything bad about Miley. We love her, and that's why we have played her song. And of course, as you can see, it's a J's or my feet kind of songs. Msizume viatu zetu leo, they did not sponsor us. We were like, why not? Why should we? Hatuna J's, tuko na J's, but we were like, not today. We choose what to wear here at Udaku Konna. So that is Music Konna, Miley Cyrus. If you want to still go listen to her, be her guest. But honestly, for me, after high school, I was like,
I was like,
wewe unafanya nikuwe bad girl, bad things a girl. Nikaona huyu atanipoteza. So this show is very special because, as you all know, it is the end of the year. Christmas is here na tunafunga mwaka vizuri. So we are going to be highlighting some of the things that has really been happening. And you know, we were looking at them back in February, March, na sahi tuko December, and they are still happening. Like bado kuna tufununu, bado they are still going on. Some of them are sad, some of them are to be celebrated, but thank you for joining us, and let's go with the show. So sadly, a man kills 2 sons. One was 5-year-old and the other one was 2.5-year-old. So this was because of a dispute in the family. So tell me why this year kumekuwa na a lot of watch news kila time unapata kuna msee aliwa parent wake ama msee aliwa bibi ama msee aliwa girlfriend. This is the year actually where I think there's been a lot of like chaos and a lot of killings. So I was just like, the reason why we are sharing this is because ini kitu tunataka 2024 ikifika, this is not something we want to see in the news. So Anifa, like, what do you think of this story, man?
This story kwanza, the last time tukiwa tulikuwa tunaongea story na solve conflicts, tulikuwa tunaongea mambo na parents kuachana blah blah blah. Na this is hii imeletwa na kosi ya wazazi kukosana, kukosa kujua venye wata take care of the kids, ama kukosa kukuwa na maelewano. You know when you are not together again, unafaa kucompromise, jua venye utakaa na huyu mtu ama jua venye mtaelewana because of the kids. A 5-year-old and a 2-year-old wamekufanyia nini?
Oh, wow.
They are so innocent living their life. Maybe mmoja angekuwa pilot. Ona tumeangushwa sasa mwendeshaji ndege sasa ameenda. Ningekuwa na pilot ama daktari, you know. Like you have you are not supposed to take your anger or your dispute to your child. Your child.
Yeah.
So this case was like, so this man alikuwa na dispute na the wife, and the kids walikuwa kwao. Say walikuwa wameenda go. So the kids walala kwa grandmother wao. So mama ya Charlie. And the man alikuwa kwa simu na the wife for like the ex-wife for like 10 whole minutes. And I'm very sure haikuwa a very good 10 minutes. I'm very sure that 10 minutes haikuwa mzuri because the 10 minutes call on the phone, it led to whatever happened to those innocent children. After kugombana na the wife, akaenda akachukua toto from the room of his mom, akawapeleka kwa room yake. Then the mother of the boy ako like, mbona sisikii watoi, siusikii, si wahoni, what's not happening?
Yeah.
So venye alienda kwa the room, akapata the guy ameshikilia the weapon, and he was like shivering and anxious, and ako like, anaka so guilty. So when the mom decided to continue checking in the room, akapata the bodies of the kids chini, brutally slaughtered. And I'm like, tujakata tuko na anger issues, but kuna anger management, and kuna point yenye hasira ifai kukufikisha.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't blame hasira pia juu ai hapana.
Yeah.
That's like too harsh, man.
That's too harsh.
That's too harsh.
Yeah, so that is one of the things that I would really wish next year. Let us, people, if you need to go to therapy, I know churches nowadays are messed up kidogo. Kuna cults, kuna vitu mingi zina happen. Oh, utaki kwenda church. Oh, wanaitisha sadaka, ni waongo, false prophets. But try to find peace with yourself. Unajua, mtoto ni mdogo, the kid is so innocent. Wewe na mtu, nyinyi watu wazima wawili, sit down and mukae munongolezane. Munongolezane. Jamani, hata siwezi sema mara mbili.
Munongolezane.
Yeah, so that is the word. So another thing that is really happening, it's about this year we have seen a lot of cultism, a lot of people doing a lot of some weird stuff. Like Shakahola, to be honest, has been the highlight, not in a good way, but as something that was really highlighting the news. And you have seen hundreds of people dying. Like I think after COVID is now Shakahola in Kenya.
Yeah. Na imekaa hiyo story.
Na imekaa. So you can imagine kitu nyumenda in all these months, and still people. So a man in Machakos left a suicide note after committing suicide after practicing some cultism for some months. So apparently, cult ndio inakwanga the most cost of death in the county of Machakos. And I was just like, guys, we already have Shakahola. Mbona bado mna practice hizi vitu?
Yeah, these things are still happening. You know, the best definition of people do not learn, people don't listen.
What?
Unaona kitu iko na very bad consequences. Hata kama uko na benefit, obviously they had benefits mara ya kwanza, but inaweza fika point you see the consequences of what you are benefiting. Because that culture, obviously ukijoin kitu, you want wealth, unataka love, wengine wanataka mapenzi.
Daktari wa mapenzi.
Nakwambia Dr. Love, Dr. Lombotov. So obviously anapata love. Mara mingi wengi wanataka wealth. So in that cult, obviously, ukipata kitu enough, ama wako like, we have given you more than enough. It's your time to give us your life. So you end up deleting yourself from the world. Unajidelete, unajiremove, unajipiga exit. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you have to write a note explaining why you did it. So when you anakuja kwa the crime scene, kwanza to make matters worse, alikuwa amehangwa ana cassia tree na amejifunika na nylon ya black. So like nika tu umejinyonga the same time umejimaliza hewa. Hiyo ni
That is so
sad.
So
very,
sad.
very, very sad.
Yeah. So another thing that we will really like next year is the case of Maribe and Joey.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I think the government has really worked hard to ensure that lawyers wameongezewa. Martha Koome is really doing a great job. Na mpaka kwa slums kuna advocates.
Yeah.
I've been listening to some podcasts and some radio stations. Na nimeona the high court ikifanya vitu za kueducate wase about the law. So I'm like, if you guys mnafika kwa ground, hizo kesi kubwa pia mjaribu. Because Maribe was she was living her life, and you can imagine waking each and every morning to go to court. You have lost everything of your life. The same with Joey.
That's like a whole year.
That's a whole year. Yeah, so
every single time.
Before we go for a break, I think that is something that I just needed to mention as a blessing to her. Like even before we close the year, that next year she'll find peace and justice will be found. So this is Udaku Konna. We are going for our first break. Nakwambia leo nasikia ni kama na shout juu tuko outdoor, kelele ziko kila mahali. So we need a break. We'll be right back. This is Udaku Konna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Triple side, kata simu manze. This is Rising Star, the best show in East and Central Africa, au sio manze? So leo manze tuko hapa Nairo, au sio? I go by the name Alex, or you can call me the guy. So sisi kama Rising Star manze tumekuja na vitu mzuri. Hii mwaka tumeamua tunapiga shughuli safi vile mnataka, hivyo ndio tunapiga hii show, au sio? So kwa Rising Star tutakuwa na segment zingine hatari. Kitu ya kwanza tutakuwa na tea. Tukimalizia show yetu manze tutakuwa tunawaletea tea, what is trending. And then also pale tutakuwa na games. Unajua mimi na games manze. So guest wetu akikam through tutakuwa tunacheza game, alafu pia tutakuwa na ile segment pia ya maswali ya kujua wasanii wetu wametoka wapi, challenges zenye wamekuwa wakipitia, au sio? Yes. Bila kumalizia manze, tunasemaga mnaweza tupata pale YouTube at Younib Media TV, au sio? Yes. So bila kupoteza wakati manze, thank you so much, we love you so much, continue watching Younib TV, and this is Rising Star. Kaboom. That's it.
Kisi shatu nice kama relate nipe high five Younib TV tusha flow na ma vibe.
2023 has been a year full of very high highs and very low lows, but to thank God that finally we are coming to the end of this year, and definitely it's the festive season, so we should enjoy, and you know it's good to make merry, so let's spread love, joy, and also peace to everyone who lacks the peace itself during this festive season. You know me from Uni Breakfast Show, YBS, and I am here to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a prosperous Happy New Year. Nawapenda, tupatane next year with more vigorous conversations in the YBS. And by the way, my name is Penina Washera. See you next year. watoto wa sahi, social media imeenda ikiwa brainwash, imeenda ikiwa haribu. So what do you think about this story, Waky?
I think again, as we said, today we are highlighting things zenye tunaona hii mwaka zimepewa kipawa mbele. And social media, honestly, this year kuanzia YouTube, kuanzia mwanzo TikTok, a lot of people wamejenga jina through TikTok this year. Some of them have changed their lives in a good and negative way. As we, kama umesahau unafaa uende pale YouTube, Younib Media TV vile tu Anifa amesema. Kuna shows zenye utaona tulikuwa tunaongelea TikTok na stories zilikuwa zinaenda huko. So UK, one thing I think I was telling you, I like UK because they have morals and culture.
Okay.
Like if there are people I know, at least yes wanaweza kuwa wamepotoka kidogo. Kila mtu ako na weaknesses. But even the effort of doing this tells a lot about the government. And also tulijua our own president alikuwa ametupromise kufanya kitu kama hii. So maybe next year we are hoping tutafikiwa hata sisi, and I think Anifa you have said much about that. So hiyo tunafungia hapo. The thing is they are considering. I know they are going to face a lot of like challenges in the parliament and stuff, but if you ask me, ikiwezekana itakuwa kitu poa.
Let it happen, huh?
Yeah. So another thing about TikTok is that a model and also a TikToker went on and confessed that indeed waliachana na ex wake kwa sababu gani? The ex was not using toilet paper. Now, tell me why I agree with her. And tell me why I'm not agreeing with her.
You're agreeing with her?
Why are you not using toilet? Okay, maybe angekuwa anatumia wet wipes, sawa. Lakini sasa umse kwa toiletries za
akona other means. Akona other means.
Which other means, Anifa?
Akona other means. You know ile ya kwenda na kasuku. You know, kuna a lot of means. There's a lot of means of washing yourself. So maybe I prefer toilet paper. Yeah.
But still, I don't know. Like it's very essential. You know, for me, hygiene is very important. So mimi nikikuja kwako kuna zile kucha chafu, viatu zako sijui zinanuka zimekaa hapo kwa mlango 2 days hujaosha. Mimi naweza kuacha jua hiyo.
Utakuwa like,
mimi hiyo I'll be like, bro, kidogo hapa wacha nikanyage nje. And if you can see the girl, by the way, she's pretty and she looks like she has class. Plus, I was also thinking, I think Anifa alikuwa ananiambia, like even if you really love this girl, what do? Buy toilet paper, ukijua anakuja, eka tu kwa choo. Ndio avoid conflict.
Maybe hata kama hutumii, hata kama hutumii, iweke tu ikae kama maua. Either ipatikiwa mpya 24/7 ni sawa.
Lakini unge get married ajue later. Shy.
Unaona uzuri wa dating? Angewa mtu mwenye anunua tissue kwa nyumba.
Unaona dating vile ni amana. So that girl alisema for me kama hutumii toilet paper
is a no for me. That's a red flag.
Mimi hapo nimekafunga. And while others are arguing about toilet paper, while others are arguing about makaratasi, kuna mtu mwingine alisema do not date broke men. Hey, if there's anything as a lady you should do in your life, and if there's anything you should not do, is dating a broke man.
Ladies, for the sake of your own sanity, here to remain balanced, never date a jobless man. Listen and hold your ears, because this man, you'll help him go through this season, because most probably he'll move in with you, or you'll help him pay his rent, buy him food, even go around companies asking for them to give him job, and he will get. But the moment he starts getting warmth, his money starts sticking around, and now he can buy things here and there, he will leave. Ataenda to a woman he can now sustain on that period or on that season, because he's with you, because there is no other woman who can take him. You are the one who can be able to buy him food, to pay his rent, to pay his bills, sustain him. Now, when things get good, he will leave. Aki ataenda. These men are the ones that will hurt you deepest, because you know what? You settled for him, and now he's leaving.
So this lady went on and put a video and she was like, nini, but from the last show, I will agree with this lady. Kwa sababu tulikuwa na incident yenye mwanamke alichukua broke man, akamweka vizuri, kidogo, amekataa hata kuchukua simu. So, alinipata temenya, I'm like, by the way, we should not date broke men.
Because the last story umenikumbusha. Alafu, Kenya mfanya yote for all the time, alafu anamwambia, yezi pita 20k.
That part.
Yezi pita 20k. Nimekutengeneza mpaka CV, nimekubaia mpaka masuti. Nimekusaidia kuandika CV, kukufanyia wash ndio ukienda huko ukue msafi.
So una agree
all of a sudden
we should not date broke men.
Hapo nayo ni tricky, because kuna ingine iko na benefit na ingine iko na haina benefit. Because kuna yule you can date a broke man mwenye akona potential. You know, there's a difference between dating a broke guy mwenye hana dreams na haona future, ako too lazy. anataka kuletewa kila kitu. Na yule mwenye ako na potential ni shida tu ni mfuko na resources. So when you provide that, unaona anaweza fika mbali. Sasa shida ni afike mbali alafu akuache.
Yes, and YY comedian, the comedian, I think YY is one of the people mwenye akona a very successful, and YY the comedian who has, I can say he has a very successful marriage. Na alikuja recent to online. Me I didn't know. Alikuja by the after bibi yake ameza, sasa na post baby bumps na after mtoto amekuwa mkubwa. Like, this is the kind of life I want. So YY went on and gave advice. He was like, if you're a 19-year-old girl, why are you complaining about dating a broke man? Na hata ndio unaanza. You yourself, you're 19, you're also broke.
Because people are not genuine. If you build with someone, I've seen people complain that, don't build with a man. So you atapata pesa kuni. And I see people, mpaka dem mwenye ako 19 anasema kitu kama hiyo. And I ask myself, at 19, who have you built?
Hata ukibuild na yeye, atakuacha.
And dem mwenye 19 anasema kitu kama hiyo. A woman aged 19 years saying, don't build with a man. A man will leave you when they get money. And they're 19 years. Who have they built? First of all, it takes a lot of years to build wealth or riches. Okay? So they're just 1 year of experience. They only have a year of experience in dating. So they cannot say that in 1 year they have built men who have dumped them. And I see people thinking that if you're in somebody's life, if they are broke, when they're broke, and then when they have money, you think you're entitled. When they were broke, what was your role? When they were broke, were you the one that was taking them down every day? Were you the one that every day was complaining and telling them a lot of the way their peers are better than him? Because a man that has chosen to be with a woman, trust me, if they make money, the first person they want to make happy is their woman or their family. And that is why, if you show me a millionaire or a billionaire that has been single their entire life and is not a con man or mtu wa kuosha. Family, wealth is built through families. And you know why? When you are a single person, okay? When you're a single person, your level of accountability is usually lower. So you could be very responsible, but there's no pressure that pushes you to do anything or to go higher. Yes. When you have a family, you will know that, hey, I can't spend this much because I have to redirect some funds to the house. When you are alone, you're not thinking about this. So you're likely to make very bad decisions, no matter how much of a good person you might be.
You can even redirect some to the house, but it's not as much as if you had a big family.
If you have a family, there's something that holds you accountable for something. So therefore, there's a small discipline. Whether you're coming home late, but you will be home. Hata kama ni kuingia 5 ama ni kuingia 8, you will come and sleep Nduta.
Okay.
But when you are alone, ukijipata watu wanatoka hapo waende Naivasha waende wapi, you won't mind. Because at the end of the day, I'm not hurting anyone and I'm not wasting anyone.
After all, you're home alone.
No, and also everywhere is home. When you're single, everywhere is home.
How about you take this person and you grow together? So to some level, I'm like, yeah, I'm dating a broke man, but akona vision. You know, men are supposed to be leaders. Men are supposed to be protectors. Do I see him being a protector? Do I see him being a provider? Ama ni mtu mwenye ako vibes le tulisema, ni ma-selfie, ni ma-sherehe. Mimi sijasema mtu, ma-road trip, sijasema mtu mimi. Mimi have not said anyone. So as much as you are dating somebody who is broke or who is rich, because you can have a rich guy, na inherit. In the next 5 years, mtakuwa broke juu ametumia hizo pesa zote hata hajainvest. You understand? So there really should be a balance. So another thing, ndio tumalizane na history ya broke men and whatever. Kuna another story that we really need to celebrate. So a man proposes during the Crazy Kena show.
Wow.
Unasema wow kwa nini? Mimi na film si alidandia. Alitumia platform ya Crazy Kena, lights za Crazy Kena na backdrops za Crazy Kena propose. Angeenda kwa restaurant nyingine apropose huko. Na alipropose after show.
Maybe no. Maybe on my side naweza sema Crazy Kena maybe alikuwa best comedian wake mwenye anapendanga kumwatch. And alimpeleka kwanza VIP. Juu alikuwa frontline bana. Unaona Crazy Kena pale. So I was like, oh, she's very happy at this moment. Let me take my opportunity. And I do this. When Jamaica proposed, the girl is like, yes. I love. Sasa siwezi ona kama ni take advantage.
Lakini mbona unipropose kwa Crazy Kena show?
Unataka kupropose wapi?
Ai, place kuna kumetulia. Kuna isi ya Kilimani.
Ya wapi?
Hii sasa ni ya kwenye kumetulia, kuna sunset, kuna sandona, kuna playlist, kuna wine.
Proposal, lakini kuna reproposal pia. Ukitaka kuproposiwa tena kwingine.
But I think kila mse anakuanga nani. Maybe honestly kwa udem hii kitu kwa Crazy Kena show ilikuanga the most important.
Best.
So another thing that we're celebrating is Crazy Kena's sold out show and I was so happy. Yes. So Crazy Kena alikuwa na show. And again, kama tu ile ingine ya wash nilikuwa nimeona billboard nikiwa hapo Jogoro.
Ukaomba tena.
Nikaambia Mungu, "Oi,
Mungu baba tena
saidia Crazy Kena." And seeing the show was so packed. I think one thing that really stood out for me was how people came to support him.
Yeah.
Like industry yote ya comedy ilikuwa nyuma yake.
Everyone came tag along. Kila mtu hata wa kitambo wa sahi they showed up. Lakini pia kenye nilifurahisha ni the way he was marketing that event.
Oh yes.
Alikuwa ametumia alikuwa amemarket kitu wholeheartedly. Mpaka na travel outside. Literally he was doing everything and he was working with Flacco. Flacco was like helping him.
That's a good one. Ni wakati mna compare Flacco na nani ndio mnoma? Hawa wawili wako pamoja
wanakunywa chai kahawa hapo. Mna compare.
Yeah, so that's one thing nataka next year tuendelee kufanya kama creative industry, kama media stream, everything to supportiane.
Yeah.
But unfortunately during the announcements and while Kena was appreciating people, Ali announced that Ali lose mtoi wake like 4 days before the show. That was sad, but again I was like, I really learned a lot from that, like being so strong, and even it shows you the kind of support that you have inaweza kupeleka no matter what you're going through. Because ungesema amepoteza mtoi, si ndio? So Anifa, tupeleke break ya pili turudi third segment kama tumeenda.
Let us go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Kisisha tu nice kama relate nipe high five Younib TV tusha flow na ma vibe mashow kali na ma form very bad hizi sides to lag Jan till December tushakele hiyo kalenda kwa mafans so tupenda bless up tushukuru tuwapenda pia close to our hearts call you.
What is up ladies and gentlemen, as always I'm your boy Smoke na tukiingia festive seasons masani machache mwaka imeisha mambo ni mengi so let's remember to keep it safe as we are traveling back to our homesteads maushago manini tusikule red cards za makarao, you know what it is. So yeah, remember to keep it safe in a festive season. To celebrate vizuri tukule polepole tukate maji kidogo as you all know. So yeah, My name is Smoke. I'm passing it on to my brother in studio. Pale.
As I get this through pass mtanange, nimevaa kwanza Springboks hapa. It's your boy kama kawaida, Rajam Evans pale. It's always crazy, it's always bananas. Tukipatana pale soccer box. So keep it safe, enjoy the family. Tupatane 2024.
Yes.
Yeah, kama kawaida soccer box sitaiangusha. It will be always crazy kama kawaida.
Yeah.
Adios. Peace. So, as Soccer Box Fraternity, we wish you
under Younib Media, Younib TV,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and a nice festive season. So, peace from us.
Adios, goodbye, kama kawaida.
Peace.
Turn the lights off.
Close to our hearts, call you familiar. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, leo tuko hapa Kayole, place ya basketball. Oh, the wind is winding. I wish ningekuwa na kawingu.
The breeze.
Alafu mnieke ngoma ya Celine Dion. Jua.
Anyway, every night.
I see you, I feel you.
Hapo kuna kwangana wind ingine.
Kuna kwangana wind ingine noma sana. Yeah, so welcome back guys to the show. As nimesema huko ni Kayole. This is Udaku Konna. My name is Waky. And of course I have Anifa, Kavira, the chubby one. Na leo tuko hapa place inaitwa FEBA. FEBA stands for Far East Basketball Association. So hapa ni place madem, maboy wanakujanga wanacheza bake. So tukiendelea na show, second segment tulikuwa tunaongelea love, and on the wheels of love, this lady went ahead and surprised this man with mataya, with wheels.
Oh my God.
With wheels. Yani magurudumu. So this girl ilikuwa birthday husband wake na kozile za, what do I do for my baby? My man. Akambaya some gurudumu za gari, akatengeneza some roses as you can see in that video, and I was just like 2024? More of this.
Kwanza umesahau kitu kingine, aliandika my generous
husband. Sasa wewe unaona aligiftia juu ni generous.
Wewe acha nikwambie.
Niambie. Hebu niambie.
Generosity is a two-way traffic. Kwanza when you're dating, a man should appreciate the woman and vice versa. Dem pia wewe baia mtu wako kitu. Siseme tu ni wewe tu kila saa unakuwa pampered kama baby girl. Yeye pia anafaa kuwa baby boy. So aliclaim generous because she was like, ananifanyanga hivi, why should I not? Yeah? Mbona nikose kwa romantic?
It comes easy.
Actually ni kitu yenye inafaa kwa the back of your mind. Yeah, it should be always there every time. Surprise him, you know. Make him feel special when you're feeling, and making you feel special on your side.
Yeah, as the people are talking about special and talking about generosity and giving all sweet names. Watch this video about how powerful names are.
The name you call your partner really matters. By the way, whatever you call your partner, that's what you derive. If you call your partner king, they actually become a king in your life. If you want them to become a provider, call them daddy. The word daddy means source, provider, sustainer, defender. Call them names that you derive something. If you keep calling your husband babe, baby, all you will get is immaturity from this guy. But if you call them quality big names, look at what happened with Sarah. Sarah used to call Abraham my master. I think it's in 1 Peter 3 verse 6. Sarah obeyed Abraham, her husband, and called him her master. Look at what happened with Queen Esther. She knew what to call the husband. Esther 5 verse 4, Bible says, and Esther replied, if it please your majesty. Look at the names that they're calling their husbands. Look at this other one called...
As you can hear this guy, I think I saw this video and I was just like, Nyi wenye mnaitananga babes. Alafu unashinda umeona boy wako ako na utoto. I'm like, this guy has explained it. Babes. Alafu kimwacha, ni mpeti. Hakupendi, hakubai gift. Immature. No, unamwita baby. So this guy went on and gave words like king. If you call your guy the king, he will act like a king. If you call your man something like a provider, daddy. Kwanza mimi unajua nilikuja kujua kumbe jina daddy tumeharibu hivi. Unajua ukisikia daddy akili yako ona kwenye imeenda tayari. Shindwa hiyo akili. Ikatae. So went on and said daddy means sauce. Provider.
Umeta mtu wako hani anabia sukari.
Like Anifa.
I mean, unashanga mbona anajipanda sana so unamita hani akwe sukari. Like
so I really wonder what you call your babes. If you are dating or if you're married, able to ambia 0719144144. Unaitanga kipenzi chako nini? Kama najua watu wengi after this video mtaacha kuita watu weni babe. Na si ati niko ubaya.
Tutakata
upgradeini. Unajua by the way hata tulikuwa tunasema wale wase walikuwa wanafanya ile challenge the conqueror, the lion, the nana is here. Kila mtu anafaa afanye hiyo challenge. Mtu akifika kwa nyumba unamtoa koti na unamwita my provider, my contract, my lords. My buju ni utoto.
Ona umerudi tumetoka huko.
Nimerudi going back why. So but my guys, the point is the power of names. And this even goes everywhere. Even how you name your kids. Kuna kitu kingine nilikuwa ninaona. Unaita mtoto wako ati a girl was born on the road, Roda. I'm like, hey, what is this? Roda was just chilling.
It was just chilling there, being naming, and then you over here saying Roda.
But that is the power and the power of names. So another thing that we wish to be going on in 2024, sidhani kama naweza taka is Nai Festival. So Sakaja started this thing early last year, and I remember ikianza ilikuanga na Urupa kimerenovitiwa, watu wako zile mbona tunalipishwa kuingia 100 bob. But I was like, Urupa kilitumia pesa kwa renovated, and if the government want to make money, lazima watumie pesa, warudishe pesa kidogo. So this year it went big. It was going from 17th, 18th and 19th. That was Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Let me tell you, 250,000 people showed up for the Nairobi Festival.
That's the support we need.
Sakaja wetu na dimples.
Oh
my God! Did you see the knife the way
it was so fantastic, and I'm like, I'm really seeing how he is investing in youth.
Yeah.
Because this is not the first show I'm holding as a jana.
Yeah.
I'm like, instead of leaving my boys over there hanging wanazurura too, let me do this for them. And pia kuna history yenye alifanya Christmas for the kids.
Yeah.
Akaita watoto wote wa orphanage, whatever. Aka create mbaka entertainment for them. Wenyewe wali perform, alikuwa nawaona, and I'm like, this man is so thoughtful and so generous.
Our king.
Our king, our majesty, our provider.
Wow.
Because he's so thoughtful that unajua kuna watu wengine that they're always being forgotten in this society. Kama vijana, most of us mnaona wazake na kikao, wanakalianga tu biashara, shamba, bibi. Lakini they forget wako na vijana wenye watakuwa leaders wa kesho, and he's like, let me remember the youth
and invest in them.
Exactly.
So hongera Sakaja for doing such an amazing job, and you can tell by how we are supported nowadays. Netflix kuingia si shida. What am I talking about? I am speaking volume because the newest and the baddest movie.
See what you did there.
You see what I did there?
See what you did there, sister.
Volume iko sawa?
Kabisa. Nasikia volume.
Yeah. So the baddest, I can say like movie right now that is happening on Netflix is Volume by our own. Our vijana tumeona kwa machachari, and now they are becoming producers and international actors. Let me tell you, nilingia Instagram some days. You know, Instagram is once in a while for me because social media kidogo najaribingi kukata. I must balance my life. So I was like, naingia tu, I'm like, kila msee, and I know my friends who support Made in Kenya, because I follow people who support Made in Kenya. But if you support Made in Kenya, you're my friend.
BFF.
If you don't, I am waiting for you. So mimi nimeingia IG story, naona ni kama kwani am I viewing the same thing? Juu kila mtu alikuwa ameweka hiyo trailer. Let me tell you, this thing is bang.
Unaangalia tu trailer uko like, bro.
Made in Kenya, bro. Maga.
Alafu nasikia the producer niko like, huyu kijana tumeona tu hapa juzi akigrow.
Unasema huyu kijana nilikuwa namtoa makamasi, huyu wa hapa.
Huyu juzi tu hapa bana. Nilikuwa namokotanga tu hapa chini.
Sasa
ni producer. alafu unaangalia what he's producing and the people he used.
Oh my God.
Una imagine the brains alitumia kutengeneza hiyo movie. Yeah?
Guys, make sure that you go watch The Volume on Netflix. Ilireleasiwa and najua wengine wenyu msha watch. To forgive, sisi hatujapata time, you've been up, but we will sit down before Christmas ishe.
Lazima tu watch.
Another one that has imereleasiwa on Netflix, but this sijakwambia, nilikuwa nikwambia nikasahau. Inaitwa Christmas X Mess. Also made in Kenya. Go check it out. Let me tell you. This is something, again, I would like to see in 2024. More Kenyan movies in Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix keep shining on us.
Yes. Hata lakini sasa tuanzishe yetu. Pia Showmax. Oh, and there's kuna animation. I know you're a lover of animation.
I know.
Kuna ingine inaitwa Twende on Showmax.
Or like I heard of it. And on production. I heard of it. I love the Swahili in there and I'm like, wow.
Beautiful.
Oh, fantastic.
Able to pay lifestyle.
As we are enjoying the fantasticness of having our own shows, our own cartoons and everything.
Yep.
Wacha tuende kwa lifestyle. Junajua leo, sasa tunakuja on a serious note. Cool down.
Na wape kitu juu watu wanaenda home. What ni December, kutakuwa na mvurugo. Huku niangalia this year. So tell them what vile watu wataishipoa hizi.
Yeah, we want to avoid such cases. Tusisikie stories zingine January kama ikikuja. So now we are going to talk about how to resolve conflicts. How to resolve conflicts. We have like 6 major ways that you can be able to resolve conflicts. The first one is clear the misunderstanding. Obviously, you know, kenye imeleta hii vurugu ni nini. Unaona, mnafaa ku clear on it. Kama nimekuja maybe masi nikapata ujosha vyombo.
Yeah.
We should start from there. Point on your ujosha vyombo. Explain yourself. Don't defend yourself and don't be too explaining mpaka irudi kwenika una feel like unajajiwa ama una ushiwa fault. Exactly. Explain in a manner that it won't lead into something else, right? The second one is admit being wrong. Kwanza watu wengi wakubalingi makosa and the mistake is so evident. Wengine ufanyanga vibaya wanakurushia. You see? Mtu anakuambia, mbona hukufanya hivi? And you're like, sasa unajua ufanyanga hivi. So it goes back. Like, mkizunguzana, like, mkizozana, and inaleta vitu zenye we don't want to hear next year. Next thing is spend time with each other. Unafaa ukae na msee muelewane.
Study that person.
Understand the person. Because you find that you're with someone haujui kama ako na anger issues, kama anakasirikanga haraka, kama ni mtu wa kuelewa.
What are their triggers?
Exactly. What triggers anger? Kwanza you have to trigger baby. You're supposed to know your person and know your person. Ule mwenye hata kama ni your mom, unajua nisipofanya hivi kwa nyumba. Kelele. And to avoid kelele, to avoid curses, just avoid issues na ukae na mtendo umwelewe. I show some love and affection. Penda neni bana, watu wengine inakuanga very hard for someone to tell your parents I love you. I don't know why.
Even show it.
Just show it. You know, parents ni wale wenye they appreciate every little thing that you do. Ukisema mama unanangana panguzanga hapa daily, amka panguza. Atakuwa like, wow. You know, that appreciation. The other thing that you're going to talk about is be thankful. Kwanza you're being thankful. Mse unamfanya hivi na roho yako moja. Alafu hata a normal thank you. You don't get
courtesy.
Unakujanga unaua mse nguvu. You know, you can kill someone's motivation ama morale ya kukufanyia kitu akusaidie. You see? The other thing is trust each other. Watu wananga trust huku. Trust issues. Hadi mtu anakusavia food unaambia tebu onja kidogo, uamini mtu amekuweka chakula mzuri.
That's umeleta conflict.
Like, tebu nionje hapa. Hapa hebu onja hapa kidogo. You don't trust the person who is being with you, who is living with you. So trust issues inaletanga conflict in a very bad way. So guys, come 2024, let us avoid conflict. Learn how to solve issues. Petty things isitupeleke pabaya. Follow those steps kama unaona imekusaidia. Obviously imekusaidia. Juu ni kitu inafaa kufanyika obviously. And tuna appreciate kila mtu mwenye ameweza kusupport this show. Tukikaribia kumaliza actually before tuweke the song ya mwisho, I want to shout out to Coach Shem, ameweza kutupatia this place. Ametuokelea hii days, you know, ametuinvite kwa like come check out this place, come do your show over here. And also Coach Mose, pia amejaribu ku chip in, you know. ameweza pia kutu help kupata this venue, and we appreciate you so much. Na pia watoto wote wanapenda kucheza basketball wa hii area. We were like so happy they were to welcome.
Yeah.
The welcoming, how welcoming they were. Walitufunza some 1 2 3. Utaona hapo nikijaribu kushoot some hoops and I'm like, I tried but basketball is not my calling. Nilikubali. Yeah. And I really love the way the way this coach is like so trusting on the youth, and then yana try kuwainua. And also my parents, mamangu Ngilawani Esperance, my sister Latifa, and kila mtu mwenye ako behind the scenes. Waky will mention them.
I'm gonna mention them. Honestly, like today I've had the coolest day of my life.
Yeah.
Nilienda nikakula chipo muitu.
Nikaenda
tukatembea kwa streets. Tumezunguka. Like it is nice. Like it is nice. Yeah, tukakunywa. I don't like soda, but today I took Fanta orange. Can you imagine? I was having so much fun. And also just watching the kids like playing basketball and the way they are welcoming vile Anifa amesema. Like I was tuliambia, and then inside wanaenda. Tokeni huku mnapiga kelele wanaenda. So thank you so much even to their coach. I have talked to the coach and he's a man with a heart for the people, and especially specifically the youth. So shout out to you, and may God continue encouraging you even as you serve these young men. Yeah, may life be good to you. So kama kawaida, I want to shout out to my family, all my friends, and even to the millionaire. And leo tumekuwa na timu nyingine Roma. Benjamin Stevie is back. Amerudi pale kwa camera, and also kwa floor pale tumekuwa na the one and only Grace. And amesaidia kama floor manager, nywele inakaa vizuri, lip gloss ikiisha. Amesaidia pia na sound. So thank you so much Grace for making this show to be possible. And also we thank God for 2023. It's a wrap kama moi man. And thank you for always watching Udaku Konna.
We see y'all.
So kama ida before vibe iishe, tunajuanga show ikiisha, na leo tulikuwa kwa basketball. Na leo hapa kwa ground, hata hii ngoma najua mtashtuka kama ni Udaku Konna, basi ni Udaku Konna.
The same show. Ni sisi bado.
So kuna msatuliza, unataka tucheze ngoma gani? Akasema Migos. What? Nakwambia
like
Migos. Yeah. So Migos tuka agree.
Sina shades but ni sawa.
So we are going to play Motorsport by Migos, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. Najua kwa hii song, Cardi B anasemanga, no nigga wanna be my ex. But guess who? Offset ni ex wake. So if you know, you know.
Bomboa.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.